So the last thing I want to show you in this training chapter is conditions on a page level. For that, I have a separate view in my DataMiner system. And we'll see right here, we have a page called parameter, a page called property, then an extra page one, and a client cube page. Now let's take a look at the Visio, and you'll immediately see here at the bottom, we have a lot more pages than that actually. That's because some of them have been shown or hidden dynamically. The first two pages are normal pages that we will be using to configure our show or hide. But then, for instance, the extra page one has a condition of its own, and it will always be visible or hidden. So we have a condition here, which is hidden equals, and here, which is visible equals. Always put this in the options page data. So this is no shape is selected here. So we're actually looking at the shape data of the page, or the page data as we call it in short. So when will this page be visible? Well, it will be visible when a parameter of my decoder will be equal to on. So parameter 161 to be specific, it's just a toggle supply level, which you can set to on or off. So when will this page be visible? When it's on. Do note, however, that if I now toggle this page will not dynamically hide or show. So you cannot dynamically, while your cart is open, show or hide your pages. If I toggle it here, this page will still be shown, but if I close the cart and I open it again, you'll see that we actually have extra page 2 now instead. That's because extra page 2 has a hide condition based on the parameter being on, and it just toggled by itself, probably because someone else is using this agent. But in any case, when it's on, it will be hidden in this case. So parameters are obviously not the only thing we can do this with. Given that this is a placeholder, we can actually use any kind of placeholder in here. For instance, in this case, we're using the class property from our element that we used earlier. When it's equal to silver or bronze, we will be showing page 3, given that our class property for our element is currently gold. That means this page will not be visible. Then we have two special cases in which we can choose to show a certain page depending on what client you're using. Currently, we're using DataMiner Cube. So we have a page here which has an option called hidden equals mobile. So that means when we're in a mobile client, this page will be hidden. The opposite thing happens right here for the Cube client. The page client mobile will be hidden, which is why we're not seeing it right here. If we actually go to the mobile app, to that view, we'll see that we have visual pages in here as well. First time loading this always takes a bit longer, but from then on, it goes really smoothly. And we'll see eventually that the pages loaded in here will contain the client mobile, but not the client cube, as that one is hidden when it's in mobile. So that's how to dynamically show and hide your pages. For a quick reference, we can search for our condition again for a page show, for instance. And the first result here gives what we had earlier. So you can actually enter something here through a placeholder and compare it. Note that again, we can compare it to multiple values. So as we had here for the property as well, on page 3, we're actually comparing when it's either silver or bronze. So these are two conditions, as we also saw in the basic conditions on a parameter level.